Hi guys, it's Lara. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be our travel food diary. We are going to a customer in Germany. We are going to spend one night in Germany, and then on our way home we are going to visit my aunt. And I packed a lot of food because in the place where we will be staying in Germany there is a kitchen, so we're gonna make our own food. And yeah, at my aunt's, she's not vegan, neither is her husband, so we decided to bring some stuff with us because that way it's easier for her, she doesn't have to worry. And we're gonna document all the stuff that we're gonna eat, so if that's something you're interested in, then please keep watching. So anyway, I'm finishing up my smoothie. It's actually afternoon. I think it's like 12:30 or something like that, or maybe a little bit later than that. We were planning on leaving at, no, it's actually 1:35. We planned on leaving at 1 and it ended up being a little bit later because I had to pack all the food that could feed an army. And I forgot to drink my morning smoothie because I was so excited and nervous, because whenever we travel, it's like, oh, what if I forget something? So I go through the stuff that I packed like 2 times a minimum, but I'm almost done, so in a few minutes we're gonna be on our way. This was our snack for the road. So I made for each of us 2 bread rolls with vegan cheese, smoked tofu slices, and vegan salami with mustard. And then I have here this coconut bars with dark chocolate. They taste similar to Bounty, but they are of course vegan. And here we are already in Germany. We booked a really nice apartment. The owner was super sweet. She had a little dog, so Hercules made a friend. And if you want to see more impressions, I will link the vlog here in the right corner and also in the description box. And then it was dinner time. We decided to go to a pizza parlor, and we did something I do very often. We simply ordered pizza funghi without cheese, so that way it was vegan, and we added extra toppings, artichokes and olives. We are back at the apartment, and I just found out I forgot to bring my favorite chocolate chai tea, but they had some tea here, so I picked a rooibos tea, and that's what I'm gonna have before sleepy time. Heggy Bear and the lion are already sleeping. He's so cute, cuddled in with his little plush buddy. And I am sipping here on my rooibos tea. And I'm basically sitting next to a bowl full of chocolates, but none of them are vegan. So obviously I'm not gonna eat these. But I had something to help me with my sweet tooth that we brought with us. And that's what I'm having. So I'm having these corn waffles. They taste very similar to rice cake if you never had them, only they are really thin. And I'm eating these waffles with peanut butter, so that's the peanut butter that we brought with us, and with homemade jelly that one of our colleagues at work brought us. And that's the waffle here, that's actually a second one. And that is really nice because when I looked over there I was like, damn it, why can't any of them be vegan? I really wanted something sweet, but this came to my rescue. Good morning guys, so today we're going to have a very special breakfast, something we actually literally never eat at home, but I thought let's have it because it sounds fun, and when we're traveling we can have something special. So this is what I'm making. So I'm cooking here sausages in the pan. These are seitan sausages, and then I warmed up a glass of baked beans, and I'm gonna serve this with a tofu scramble, for which I have here already a chopped onion, and I already broke the tofu into little pieces. We brought turmeric from home and our favorite herbal salt, and that's what we're gonna have today. And by the way, this is the packaging from the sausages. So here we have it. This is not a breakfast I would want to eat every single day, but I'd say like once a month when it gets a little bit colder, and here it got pretty cold over the night, so that feels absolutely perfect. It smells good, so now I'm just gonna sit down and devour this wonderful plate of yumminess. For a snack slash lunch, I'm making these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So these two are for Jack, and I think I'm gonna make myself also two of these. Half an hour later, I have decided to have my second peanut butter jelly and sandwich, and here we have something you will not see me drinking too often. I felt like having a cup of coffee, and I actually never drink coffee. I'll have occasionally in summer an iced coffee, which I make myself at home, and that would be pretty much the same amount of coffee I have here in this cup with ice cubes and a glass of almond milk. So that is very special today. And here we have Mr. Hercules. He's still sleepy. He just turned, and it looks like he's gonna continue sleeping. In the afternoon, we left Germany and drove to my aunt, which was about a 3 hour drive. The vegan options on Bavarian gas stations were extremely limited, so we picked these paprika chips and hazelnut waffles. These waffles come from Austria. These are vegan, and actually many of their products are vegan as well. And here we are at my aunt and uncle's. We already had our dinner, and I just realized I forgot to film that because I'm an idiot apparently. And the food that we had was something I cooked at home in Vienna, and it was a bean bowl. And I remember I have shown the recipe in one of my What I Eat in a Day videos, so I will look for the video and I will link it down below with the timestamp. So this is gonna be our breakfast. I made us black tea, and this is going to be our porridge. So we have here these overnight oats with cocoa, and I added also a few cranberries, and I soaked the oats in almond milk. We are about to have lunch, so I made a huge bowl of salad for all of us. So there is lettuce, onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, olives, cilantro, and the feta tofu. So here I have a bowl for Jack and I. And we're also going to have broccoli soup that my aunt made for us. So here we have the soup that our aunt cooked for us. So that's broccoli, garlic, onion, carrots, and a potato inside. And I think there's also maybe parsley and some herbs. It's afternoon. I'm having a black tea with almond milk, and this is just plain black tea for Jack. And as a snack, we're having a watermelon. We are preparing dinner, and this is what we are gonna have with Jack. So I have here vegan cevapcici, and then I have here these veggie burgers. So we're gonna grill these, and we'll probably eat that with a salad. That's the leftover salad from our lunch, so we're gonna finish that one, and we'll also have these homemade pickled sweet pepperoni. My aunt and my uncle make these. I have a recipe for pickled mushrooms, which you could basically use for pretty much any vegetables, so I will link the video here in the right corner and also down below. So there we have our dinner. Everything is already grilled. We have here mustard and the salad and the sweet pepperonis that you have seen, and some chopped veggies. We finished the food that you have seen, and we also grilled one of the Vivera vegan steaks. I already started eating, and then I remembered, oh damn, I'm filming a food diary. I should actually film that. So that's what we're having as well. And again with mustard, and we are finishing the vegetables. For tomorrow's breakfast, I'm preparing overnight porridge. So I have here this basis porridge with cranberries and cashew milk in these bowls. So the basis porridge is basically just oats with hemp seeds and buckwheat seeds. There's also rice flour and sunflower seeds and dry dates. Oh, and flax seeds. So I'm gonna stir this up, and then I'm gonna cover each of the bowl with a plate, and that's what we're gonna have tomorrow in the morning. I will probably also cut in some fresh fruit, but I don't know yet. We'll see tomorrow in the morning. And here's the breakfast with the fresh peaches. It smells wonderful. I also added a little bit of cinnamon yesterday into the porridge and a handful of raisins into each of these bowls. And today we're having green tea. Oh, and we're having the tea in Christmas cups because I just love Christmas. Here we have our lunch. So I made again salad because it's quite warm outside, and I put it into 2 bowls because one is with cucumbers, that's for me. So we have here lettuce, tomatoes, bell peppers, and then in mine additionally also cucumbers. There are 2 types of beans, and then I put in both onions and cilantro and vinegar. And my aunt made for Jack and I potato soup with mushrooms. I have a recipe on my channel for this one, so I will link it down below. Here we have our snack boxes for the road, because we are soon about to go home. Unfortunately, I'm gonna miss my aunt and uncle so much. And I made for us peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So we have both 2 pieces of the regular sandwich and then 2 pieces of the whole grain sandwich. And for a few of them, I use this wonderful homemade jelly that my aunt makes. It's raspberry jelly, and it's just so good. It smells like fresh raspberries, and it's just so amazing. This is one of the best things you would ever eat. And these are all goodies that my aunt prepared for us. So we have here homemade jelly and pickled stuff and zucchini. That looks so good. Alright, so we are back at home and I'm cooking dinner. I'm making simply grilled tofu. I made a marinade, simply soy sauce and cornstarch, and I marinated the chopped tofu in it for a few minutes, and then I put it on reusable baking sheet, and now it's in the oven. I also chopped a few tomatoes and an onion, and I'm gonna pour balsamic vinegar on the top of it, and that's gonna be it, because our fridge is pretty empty. There are only the few things that we brought back with us that we didn't eat during our trip. So I wanted to come up with something that's super easy, and there is a little store next door that was still open, so we bought a big block of tofu and a few tomatoes. There was still onion in the fridge, and we always have at home sweet and sour, no, not sweet and sour, the sweet chili sauce. So this is kind of our favorite emergency food. Other than that, we would have some pasta and stuff like that, but I didn't feel like eating pasta anyway. So I'm gonna show you how the dinner looks like. I put both the grilled tofu and the tomato salad into these small IKEA bowls. We have here these small dishes for the sweet chili sauce, and I have, as always, my glass of water. So this is gonna be our dinner. And now after dinner, I get to treat myself with something I missed so much for the past few days. You guessed it. My favorite tea of all times, the chocolate chai tea that I drink so often. I mean, of course, there are also other great teas, but this will probably be forever my favorite tea. I just love the taste so much, especially with either cashew milk or with oat milk. It just tastes so creamy and so wonderful. And that is also going to be the last thing that I will have for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this food diary. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and see you soon. Bye.